This is part 2 of The Stormy Night, a tale of love and fear. All solicitude, she tried to take his coat, but he seemed reluctant to let her perform the task, and was making his way into the library, saying, "I came home with a friend. I wanted to see you tonight. Let us sit by the fire, dear. Glad you are happy to see me." He sat in his chair by the fireside. She hovered near him, looking into his face. "Why, dear, take off your hat and coat. You are so wet." But he shook his head. "No, honey girl, I am somewhat cold. I would rather sit here like this for a while. How are the children?" "They are fine, asleep. They will be so glad when they know you came home to surprise us. But dear, you are pale. You are so very pale. Are you ill?" She drew near him and tried to reach his hand, but he thrust them in his pockets. She touched his cheek caressingly with her fingers, withdrawing them quickly. "Why are you so cold? So cold? I will make you some coffee, a hot drink. Ah, to come home in this storm, you are chilled." She started to go into the kitchen, but he motioned her to sit down. "No, don't bother. I am all right. Sit here by me. Let us talk. Talk of the little ones." She sat beside him, a moved look on her face. Talk of the little ones? Strange. Why did he want to talk about the little ones and sit there in his wet overcoat with that hat pulled over his face? An inexplicable feeling of weariness came over her. "Yes, dear," he was saying. "Let us talk of our little ones." She bent forward, looking fixedly at him. He was staring with averted face into the fire. He seemed almost a stranger to her, sitting there with his hat on. "Our little ones," he was saying. "Why, Denny will be 14 soon. How time passes. And Dorothy 11. Denny should be an engineer. He should go to college. He will make good. It will be pretty hard at first, but he will make it." He paused. Mrs. Bradford asked slowly in a faraway voice, "Denny an engineer? Why, you always said you wanted him to be a doctor." There was alarm in her voice. Oh, why didn't that wind stop howling? Why didn't those pines stop striking against the walls? "No, dear, not a doctor. He must be an engineer." Her husband was talking a little hurriedly now in jerks. "Doris should have an educational course. She will become a fine teacher. And you, well, someday you will be their guardian. Invest wisely, especially those Grayson bonds. They should be changed as soon as possible and invested in the first issue of the C&I stock. That is safe." To be continued in part 3 of The Stormy Night, a tale of love and fear. Hey there! If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing to XOXO Gossip Lips, you won't miss out on any of our future videos packed with entertainment, knowledge, and fun. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Happy watching! Cheers!